Here's meteorologist Stephen Jones.
Well, taking a look at our time lapse, you can see started the day with quite a bit of sunshine. Started to funnel in a little bit more of that cloud cover from the west as we rolled through the afternoon, but that didn't stifle the temperatures, stop them from getting into those lower 80s, pushing up even more than I was forecasting for today by a couple of degrees. Of course, getting that good sunset now, we're getting close to it. Temperature's gonna start coming down, but still holding on to roughly those daytime highs around the 80-degree mark here in town. 79 for Robert Lee and Ballinger off to the north. Looks like 78 is the cool spot off to the west right now for Sterling City as well as Merton down towards the I-10 corridor. Still around that 81 and 82 degree mark in Junction, so only a few degrees of spread across the Concho Valley. Fairly uniform and similar to things with the dew points as well, from about the 31 mark there in Eden, 32 in Sterling City, up to about 38 or so down towards the southeast in Junction as we get a little bit more moisture starting to work into the Concho Valley. Relative humidity indices pretty low right now, into the 20s and the teens. Those will start to come up as our temperatures come down and as we continue to see some more of these southerly winds. Taking a look at the moisture tracker, more of the greens flooding into the state of Texas by tomorrow. You can see that first disturbance that moves through by Tuesday. Look at this shot of dry air that pushes in from the west. That's the bigger one that looks like it could bring our line of rain and showers coming through Monday night into Tuesday, and of course that drier air behind it pushing in by Tuesday and increasing that fire danger unfortunately as well. Taking a look at the upper level pattern, how it looks on it, here's that first system by tomorrow pushing through, but like I said, most of the moisture gonna remain off to the east and the system just a little bit too far north with its energy. The stronger one gonna push in behind it Monday into Tuesday, a little bit further south and a little bit more moisture to work with it as it pushes through the Concho Valley. That's what's going to lead to some more of those storms and potentially even severe weather kicking up to the east of the area. After it pushes through, winds out of the west going to be very gusty going there into Tuesday, potentially up to 30 or 40 miles an hour, and then those daytime highs going to be rising once again under this upper level ridge that pushes over right behind it, and unfortunately those rain chances going to be diminishing as well. For right now, the national satellite showing you the last swirl off towards the east, but our eyes are going to be on this little one you can see just over California into Arizona. That's going to be working its way over into Texas over the next 48 hours or so. And looking at the subtropical jet, here's where all of our cloud cover has been coming over the Baja Peninsula and into the Concho Valley, just barely getting up to us. But what we want to see is definitely that rain, and that's just not what we have for right now. Going into tomorrow, as we see that first system start to push in, we get a little bit of a chance that pushes in, but look at this, only just a few of those light greens pushing in for mainly the eastern areas of the Concho Valley, maybe a little bit towards the southern areas as well. But like I said, those are going to be very quick moving. I wouldn't cancel any of your outdoor plans. Going into Monday night is where we start to get a little bit of a severe risk with some of these storms. You can see popping up a little bit of those discrete cells and going through the night, a couple of those red downpours popping up, but still the best dynamics, the best moisture going to be remaining to the east and the north of the Concho Valley. And whenever we're looking at the precipitation accumulations, pretty much lackluster. We're not looking at anything too much unless you're right under one of those downpours that sets up across the entire Concho Valley. I'm definitely seeing a quarter of an inch or less, and even less as you work your way towards the west. For tonight, looking pretty nice, pretty warm out there, getting down to only about 55 degrees. Tomorrow, another warm one, 82 degrees, and isolated showers potentially to the east, pretty breezy out of the southwest, 10 to 20 miles an hour. And of course, going into that 7-day forecast, we see the rain chances here, but like I said, rain totals pretty lackluster. Tuesday, we get that windy day and that fire weather watch potentially coming to the Concho Valley, and then those temperatures settling out in those 70s before we warm up again going towards the next weekend. That's all for your 7-day forecast, but stick around for more KSAN.